All right, boys and girls, we're working on final sounds a lot this week, and I want you to take this out of your folder. It's going to be with your language arts. It says final sound concentration, and I want to read the directions to you. It says, players mix up the cards and lay them out face down. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to do is cut out the cards, but I'm going to go ahead and finish reading the directions to you. Player 1 turns over 2 cards and says both words. Players work together to decide if the cards have the same final consonant sound. Number 3, if the cards have the same final consonant sound, player 1 keeps the cards. If they have different final consonant sounds, player 1 places the cards face down, and player 2 takes the turn. Number 4, players take turns until all cards are matched. The player with the most matches wins. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rip that up. You can play this game all week. You don't have to play it just once. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rip all of that off of this sheet. And I'm going to cut out my cards because I can play this game more than one time. I don't have to just play it today. But if you choose to just play it today, that's fine. But you have it to play all week if you want, just to practice. The more practice, the better that you will get at recognizing final sounds. So I want you to take your scissors and I want you to cut out these cards, making sure you have a little bucket or something for your trash. We don't want to leave trash on the floor. If you have pets at home, they might eat the paper. I know our dog likes to eat paper for whatever reason. Doesn't taste good, but he likes it. But I don't want him to eat it, so don't leave trash on the floor. What if you have babies at home? Some of you have babies. Amelia and Adeline have little babies at home. Don't leave trash on the floor for your little crawling babies to pick up and eat. Okay, so we've got our cards, and I'm just gonna mix them. Okay, and it says that I'm gonna mix up the cards and lay them all face down. So I'm just going to move this out of the way, just for an example. I'm not gonna lay them all out, but you're going to lay all of yours out and turn them around. And it says that you can play with your brother or sister, or you can play with mom or dad. And I'm player 1, and your mom or dad can be player 2. And I'm gonna pick one card up, and I'm going to pick up another card. So 2 cards. This is bell, and this is ball. Does it have the same final sound? Bell, ball. They end in the same sound, L. So these cards match, so I would keep them. Okay, it's not rhyme. Do they rhyme? No, because bell and ball do not rhyme, but they do end with a ul, 2 L's. So I guess I can go again because I got a match. So that's nothing. Let's pretend that didn't happen. This is a pig, and this is a snake, or a pig and a worm. Pig, worm. Do they end in the same final sound? Pig, worm. No, they do not. So I'm going to turn them back over because they do not match. Now you have all your cards laid out, so you have a much bigger game board than I have. So you can play this game all week long just for fun. But what you do need to turn in today is this sheet. So you're going to put these in a plastic bag to save for later after you've played your game. And play it for 5 minutes or so. Don't play it longer than that. I don't want you playing it all day long. That would be silly. You're going to write your name on your paper. Let's make sure you can see it. I sometimes have to check to make sure you can see in the video camera. Okay. And the first thing I do is always the same. I take out my pencil and I write my name. Okay, let's read the instructions. Draw lines to match the pictures of words that end with the same sound. So we're working a lot on final sounds this week. So, okay, so I've got a train, and I'm supposed to draw a line to match the words that have the same ending sound. So train, lamb, no. Train, cloud, no. Train, fork, no. Train, pig, no. Train, ball, no. Train, sun. Ah, they both end with what letter? N. So I'm going to draw a line from the train to the sun. Now I'm going to go to my next picture. That's a bed. Bed. What letter does bed end in? D. So now I need to go back to the top and go down to find another word that ends in a D. Okay. Lamb. No. Cloud. Ooh. Bed. Cloud. They both end in a D, so I'm going to draw a line from the bed to the cloud. Now, boys and girls, you're going to do the rest on your own. And then what you're going to do is think of two new words that have the same final consonant sound and draw a picture of each. So I'm going to draw two of my own, but you cannot use the same ones that I use. So I'm going to think of two words that end in the same final consonant sound. So not the beginning sound, but the ending sound. So I'm going to think of a plant. Plant. Plant ends in a T. So I need to think of another word that ends in a T. Plant. What other word ends in a T? I don't want to use cat because that's already there. Plant. My mind is not working. Plant. Can you think of another word that ends in a T? I guess I'll go ahead and use kitty cat. Sorry, boys and girls. Mando is scratching at the door. I don't know if you can hear him. And sometimes that's distracting. I don't typically have a dog in the classroom distracting me. There's a kitty cat. And I'm going to put cat. So I've got a plant and I have a cat. And they both end in the same consonant sound, T. But you can't use these two. You're going to use two new words and draw a picture of each. And they have to end in the same consonant sound, just like the pictures and just like the picture cards that we practiced matching today. All right, boys and girls, enjoy this. Have fun, because what you're doing is you're really practicing sounds and words. It's very important for you to know how to do that.